all here. 3 more. 2, 1. How did that feel?
Good.
Cool. So again, we want to make sure shoulders are back. We want to make sure we're not swinging all over the place. There are heaps of variations too for a bicep curl. So you could do one arm at a time. And if you're using a really heavy weight, that might feel easier because you give the other arm a rest.
Yeah.
You can also go slightly wider into a bit of a W, and that works a different part of the tricep, but the technique's exactly the same. Still body, just using the triceps, shoulders are down. If any of your upper body work is hurting in your neck or up high in your shoulders,
Yeah.
then we need to look at the form because it shouldn't be. Okay, everything should just be the muscle that we want it to be.
Yeah.
All right. The next one is a tricep kick. Now, our triceps are these muscles up the back here, and they're really small. So it's normal to not be able to pick up the same weight you would use for a shoulder press as you can a tricep kick because they're small.
Yeah.
So when you're in the gym, you might want a few different sets of weights in front of you, okay? Now, triceps, we're going to hinge at the hips a little bit. That just protects the back because if I hyperextend here, it's going to hurt my lower back, okay? Now, tricep extensions are great because they're strengthening up the back of that arm, okay? Oh, sorry. I'll take our time. Tricep extensions are great because they're stretching, working the back of the arm, which creates a tighter, stronger back of the arm, yeah? So we're going to hinge at the hips, keep the elbows tucked in super tight, and we're going to extend out from the elbow and then draw in big squeeze. So extend it out from the elbow, tuck those elbows in, just through the back of the arm, okay? I'm going to see 6. 5. Beautiful work. 4. Nice and controlled. 3. 2. 1 more. Beautiful. How'd that feel? Good. You got it in the back of the arm. So other options for triceps, you do dips.
Yeah.
Tricep push-ups. You can do tricep here. You can do triceps on the machines.
Yeah.
But again, you want to go slightly lighter weight to begin with because triceps are a smaller muscle group. And we don't want to hurt our back or anything. We just want to use the triceps.
Yeah.
Alright? We don't want to hurt our elbows, so don't go too crazy with the weight and stuff.
Okay.
Alright, the last move that is in your program is an ab crunch on the mat. So let's jump onto the mat. Slow motion now. Okay, so anything with the abs, we're working these ones up front when we talk about ab curls, okay? There's lots of different parts to your abdominal. You've got your front, you've got your transverse, and you've got your obliques.
Yep.
Anything with a curl or a crunch, we're working these front abdominals. And the benefit of a stronger abdominal is endless. You're going to hurt your back less, you're going to have better posture, you're going to be stronger through your mid, better balance. A stronger core is the secret to your body feeling a lot better, okay? So really important as we get older that our core stays tight because it protects our back when we lift, pick things up. Okay, so we really want to add core into your workout.
Yeah.
Now, for an ab curl, I want you to take a second. I want you to see if you can give your belly a bit of a squeeze. So squeeze your rib cage in, draw your belly button up. I want you to breathe. Pop the hands behind the head. Now this is really important. If your neck is hurting during core work, stop. Come and ask me why, and we can have a look at the form. We don't want to be straining through the neck, okay? Everything, we're not lifting with our chin and we're not lifting with our neck. We're just lifting with our front abdominals here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you first. We're trying to lift shoulder blades off the mat. So I'm here, I'm supporting my head. I'm not pulling on it, I'm just supporting it. My belly's braced and I'm lifting shoulder blades off the mat, exhaling, and I'm coming down. Lifting shoulder blades off the mat, exhaling, coming down. Beautiful. I'm going to watch 6, 5, 4, nice work. So we should feel it right in that belly. 2, 1 more. Nice work. How does that feel? There are a bunch of different types of abdominal work you can do as well. So if you're coming all the way up, that's not a crunch anymore, that's a sit-up.
Yeah.
We do other types of exercises to work other parts of the abdominal. But again, the main thing is we don't want to sore neck, we don't want to be straining, and we want to be breathing all the time through our core work. Alright? Have a quick drink now that we've done all those, and we're going to recap. Alright? And just go through a few. Lucky. Alright, let me grab the forms that I need for you after a drink. I keep forgetting, I keep misplacing what I need. Alright, how are you feeling? Good? Good, okay. So, basically, let's recap what we did. So we talked about our cardio, so many options, cross-trainer, treadmill, bike, rower, step, skipping rope, battle ropes, boxing. But whatever we're doing, we want to make sure we have a bit of a switch up between time, distance, speed, and remember we talked about the difference between steady training and interval training, okay? So if I put that in your program, you'll know that interval training means 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, okay? Or something like that.
Yeah.
Cool. Then we talked about resistance training. So your program has a mix of upper body, lower body, and core. Right? That's so that your physique is really balanced, we work the whole body, our muscle groups are getting stronger. So we went through our squats. Remember, we went knees out over toes, bums back of the room. Okay, perfect. We went through our lunges. Again, protect your knees, the most important thing. That will strengthen the quads, strengthen the glutes, stepping back. We did some upper body stuff, including our one-arm rows, which works our arm back. We also did our upright rows, our chest presses. Again, remember the importance of the spotter if you're using a bar or dumbbells in the gym. We used our shoulder presses. Again, draw the shoulders down when you're doing shoulder work and focus on this shoulder cap here. We did a bicep curl. We did a tricep kickback, and then we started learning some abdominal crunches. Do you have any questions about any of those? So in your program, there will be sets and reps. So reps are how many of an exercise you're going to do. 12 abdominal crunches. Sets are how many times we're going to do that. So I might say 12 reps of 3 sets. Which means 12 ab crunches 3 times. Alright? And because we're just starting off, I'm probably going to keep you at about 8 reps, 3 sets. For you to get a bit of a feel. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Great. Now, what we want to do is we want to make sure that you understand your program. So I'm going to give you a session review form. I'm happy for you to complete this form after you leave. Fill out any questions you have, any parts of the program that don't make sense, any of the exercises you did today that you didn't quite understand. Fill it out on that form and you can submit it to me via email or phone, which you have in your membership package, alright? Now, your next session is next week on the 9th of February at 10 a.m. here in the gym. So you're meeting here in the gym to start your program. between then and now, you're going to fill out the session review form. I also want you to have a practice at home at any of those exercises, even in the lounge room, even with body weight. Just practice, get a feel for how each of them feel, okay?
Yeah.
And if you have any questions, write them down.
Yeah.
Then what I want you to do when you come into class next week to the gym, I want you to make sure that you have something to eat. Something with protein would be the best.
Yeah.
Don't come in fasting, alright? Make sure you have some breakfast. I want you to make sure you bring a water bottle, wear exactly what you're wearing. If you're sore from our demonstration today, because this is our first kind of time moving.
Yeah.
You can go for a walk, you can eat some protein, you can have a bath, try not to sit on the lounge and you'll get sore, okay?
Yeah.
So between then and now, you're going to fill out your form, have a bit of a practice, make sure you have your breakfast, bring some water, and that will be next week, 9 a.m, 9th of Feb, here in the gym. Now, if you need to reschedule your session for any reason, if it's within 12 hours of the session,
Yeah.
there is no refund process because it's such short notice.
Yeah.
So at that point, we'll just cancel our session. If it's outside of the 12 hours, we'll offer you a credit so we can add it to another class later. Oh, sorry. We can add it to another class later.
Yeah.
Or the option is we reschedule between the two of us if we can, alright?
Yeah.
But we'll work that out when we can.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any questions at all about today? Alright, well, I will see you next week. Email you the session review form.
Yeah.
And I'll have your program ready to go.
Perfect.
Sounds
Thank you.
good? Thank you. I feel like I'm short, but not too short. 25.
Oh, that's